Hey everybody, it is Zach again. Now we're back here with the halfway point of our May wine celebration with John Wayne Vogels, the founder of Martyred Angels, which you can find Martyred Angels at martyredangelsfoundation.org. Please go and check it out. John, how you doing, brother? Other than running around busy.
I'm doing well, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Yep. So we are halfway through this, and we're halfway through this campaign. And what we want to do is we want to ask people to, or ask you to come back on and just give anybody who did not have a chance to listen to our first show, just give them a little preview of what you guys do. And can you also tell us what are some of the things that any donations that come to you are going to be used for? So can you
Absolutely.
just give like an overview and then tell us what you would use all these donations for?
Absolutely. We are a 501c3 nonprofit. What we do is we help families after the death of a child. This stems from the loss of my son and my wife's son, and our daughter Raven's little brother Bladen, April 9, 2011. He's 3 years old. He accidentally drowned in a pond. What we found is that there was little to no resource for child loss. Found that I don't know how to even say it, but I just found it surprising that there really isn't anything out there. So, so we started the Martyred Angels Foundation for that purpose, for that reason, to provide services for families after the loss of a child, and we also help families, children that have lost a parent as well. We do this through our horse therapy program, riding program, which is just one program that we have, but it's extremely successful, very helpful, and really, really good reviews from families and registrants that go through it. We also provide temporary financial support, um, as well as fundraising to pay for cemetery plots next to the child, or in some horrible situations, children. Um, we also do group support, group camps, meetings. We're teamed with the International Star Registry, and of course, Community Pay It Forward. Um, we're just we're just teamed with so many great organizations to help raise funds for us to provide these services. But we're also in the process of acquiring, hopefully acquiring property up by Estes Park, um, to enable us to be able uh, I guess, to do the equestrian capable lodge concept that we have. And with this idea, what it is, it allows public and registrants both to be able to come in, have a nice place to stay, but also have them access to these horses, and then to have a better understanding of how we use them for our therapy program, and hopes that they will also, through this, become continued supporters and donors so we can continue to provide services that we do in the event of child loss. I guess that kind of sums everything up into a brief explanation, but if people are interested in why we actually started this organization, I usually advise them to go to our website at www.martyredangelsfoundation.org and click on the reason page. That tells you the story behind what happened, um, and gives a better idea of why this foundation was started, this nonprofit was founded. And if you cruise the site, it gives you more information, detailed information on the programs that we have, the sponsors that we have, different areas to go uh, to help fund the organization. Of course, through your organization, Community Pay It Forward, really easy. I mean, with you, all they have to do is shop and and mention the Martyred Angels, and provide their receipt to you, and a donation is provided. So that's, I mean, you can't get much easier than that. Uh, and there's other ways as well. When you go to the homepage of the website, there's a donate button that we have. Um, we're also linked with King Supers. People can register their cards, their King Supers card, with King Supers, and just like, you just shop. It's that easy, man. So, and what King Supers will do is each quarter they'll donate, I believe it's 5% of the total of what the person spent purchase at their store. And it can be used at any King Super store, but it's Kroger store. It's really simple. But once again, all you have to do is go to the website, um, check it out. There's so many different areas to help that doesn't involve taking money personally out of pocket if you can't afford it. And trust me, we definitely understand that. So if you can't afford to do that, community pay it forward. Exceptional work you're doing, my friend. Just a great organization you have, and then various other platforms that are on the website.
Yep. Um, One of the other things is, even though May is halfway over, it doesn't matter. Uh, Martyred Angels is now a registered 501c3 with Hope Wines. So
Yes,
anytime that you scan this little code right here, from now until whenever, anytime you purchase Hope Wines, a portion of your bottle can go to support John. Martyred Angels can go to support JR Veterans from now on. That's one of the great things about what Stephanie and Hope Wines has done, is that this has also opened up the knowledge of knowing a little bit more about these programs that are near and dear to my heart personally. John, I got to ask you this question, and I'm not sure if I've ever asked you this before, but I when people come to you, they're coming to you from a very, very difficult situation. We already know this. How many
right.
times have you had to have that conversation where the conversation starts out, God, I wish I would have known about you before something else, before or when I lost my child 5, 6 years ago? How many times have you had to have that conversation?
Numerous. And once again, the reason for that is because there's little to no availability in the child loss area, and it's surprising. I mean, I'm still surprised about it today. And there was a service here that my wife and daughter and I attended through Boulder County, and I can't remember exactly how many we went to, two or three, no more than three. Of course, everything was a fog after Bladen. Still have days of fog today, but unfortunately, didn't. They just didn't feel as though that department required funding. And to my understanding, once again, I hope I'm understanding this correctly, but it's to my understanding, it was there wasn't enough children dying for them to keep the department funded, so they reallocated all funds and closed the department entirely. And we couldn't believe that. So that's another reason why we started this. And definitely let me hit on this because I can't believe I forgot this. But a shout out to Stephanie, and of course, as what was referred to earlier in a message, a goddess of grapes, or I as mentioned, the goddess of fermented grapes
There you
with
go.
One Hope Wine. So yeah, what a great organization that is as well. They're super. We are so honored and blessed to be a part of all your programs. What an exceptional honor to have. So thank you all for
You know,
doing that.
John,
We're truly blessed.
I'll be honest. You and I'll say this until I'm blue in the face. You are, when it really comes to it, you're one of my mentors. You're one of my heroes because of
Oh, thank you, brother.
what you've
God
done
bless you.
with your situation is something that I could never tell you that I understand. I could never. Thank God, because I am not sure if I would be strong enough to do what you did. I really don't know. I know I was strong enough to do what I did after my accident, but
Right.
after losing a child, I'm not sure, John, if I would have been strong enough. Honest, it's just the honest truth. to pick up as you did and make such an impact out of something so just tragic, so tragic. And you know, you've always been one of my sounding boards. You've always been one of my heroes because you put together this wonderful program to try to help people out. And I just want to extend my love to you, uh, your daughter, your wife. You guys have done such a wonderful job. You guys are such wonderful people, keeping together as a family and keeping each other up through Bladen and through the challenges that your wife recently had with her leg, and
Yeah.
now Raven with her little bit of bout of that she's had. You know, you guys have been kicked in the groin many a times, and I just love the hell out of you being able to keep it together. And anything that we can do, we are proud to be associated with you, sir. We are proud of that.
Well, God bless you, my friend. It's and truly, truly blessed to not understand. And I make that statement to people often that I am, without a doubt, I am so happy when I hear somebody say that they don't understand because they're truly blessed to not understand, without a doubt. So it's an honor for us, man, and I appreciate you for that. I can't thank you enough for everything you do, for everything Stephanie, the goddess of fermented grapes, does, and all involved. I mean, if it wasn't for you and organizations like yours and the support that we're getting from other businesses, organizations, individuals, if it wasn't for that, just like any other uh, business or organization, we wouldn't be able to provide the service that we do. So through grants, you know, through all these other areas of funding. If it wasn't for that, we would not be able to do what we're doing. But we're really hoping to be able to acquire this property up by us, as it would be such a huge benefit for everybody. And that's the
Absolutely.
whole premises behind this, is that it benefits everybody. Everybody wins out of this concept. So really hoping to be able to implement it and get it going. And you know, if you don't mind, I want to shout out. We have a June 18th event at the Boulder Elks Lodge, number 566. We're doing a fundraiser there. We have two very famous athletes. One is a very famous Colorado runner, Melody Fairchild, and we have a silver medalist Olympian, um, Kara Gucher. That's going to be there. They're going to give a presentation. So please get on the Martyred Angels Facebook page, and you'll see the event posted. And I shared it, and I'm inviting people, but as you know, with Facebook, you're limited on how many invites you can send. So hopefully, people will get on. Of course, please like and share our page, and then like and share and get involved with this fundraiser. It's going to be a great fundraiser. Everybody's going to have fun. We have a band raffle, 50-50 raffle. We have what do they call? We're going to have a silent auction with a bunch of donated items. So just get on board, have some fun, spend some time, and you know, be a part of what we're doing.
And that's one of the last things that we need to ask you about. If you want to be part of supporting Martyred Angels, we're going to ask you right now. Give us a call, 303-442-5003. Once again, that's 303-442-5003. And say, hey, you know what? We've got something to donate for your silent auction. We need items. We need to make this supreme great. So if you can't do what you can do. But if you've got something that we can auction off to help support Martyred Angels, we need your help right now. You can either call me 970-909-0751 or leave a message for John right there at 303-442-5003. Make sure that you're making an impact. Because remember, if you're doing nothing, You're not accomplishing anything. So, John, yeah, I know you got to run, brother. Quick 15 minutes. We've got to stop meeting like this. We need to sit down sometime and have a soda or something. But much
I'm
love,
with you,
brother.
brother.
You, the family, everyone. We're going to keep supporting you here and make sure you get on and let's buy some wines. Use this code. This code. I can't turn my arm that way now, but use that code right now through the end of May. Let's support Martyred Angels. Let's support Veterans Ranch. Let's come together because no one has to go it alone when we all come together. Thank you very much, John. You have a great day.
No, you as well, brother. And just real quick, that we're definitely reaching out to try to acquire more sponsors. So if anybody's interested, like you said, reach out. They can email me at martyredangels501c3 at gmail, and I can send them information, become a sponsor. And if you don't mind, also want to include the little motorcycle attachment to the organization. I tear up with this story, but I love telling it. As you're aware, when both my kids turned 1, I would put them on the front seat of the motorcycle with me, and I have a '98 Road King carbureted, and that this is going to be the blessing as to the story. But so, anyways, when both my kids turned 1, I'd put them on the front seat of the motorcycle with me, and we do little circles in the cul-de-sac and go up and down the road. So they just absolutely enjoyed and loved these rides. So I come home one day from work and I had a really long shift, so I was extremely tired. So I came home, and when they would hear me coming home, they would either have their faces pressed up against the glass on the front door, or they'd be out at the mailbox waiting for their turn. So I pulled up and I pulled in the driveway, and I'm like, Dad can't give you a ride today. I'm just too tired. I pulled the motorcycle in the garage and parked it, and I never had a reason to lock it up in my own garage. It was very secure, so I didn't have any reason to do that. So I go in the house to make something to eat, and I make something to drink, and it took a little bit of time. And I went downstairs to sit down and relax, and I hear the starter engaging on the motorcycle. I'm like, holy crap. So I get up quick, and I run out, open the door, and Bladen was 2 at this time. Open up the door to the garage, and there's Bladen standing on the tanks. I have 18-inch bars on it. So he has one hand wrapped around the bar, and he's pressing the start button. Now, I never noticed him paying attention to how I started the bike. So he had the ignition switch turned over, and he wanted to go for a ride so bad, he was going to start that bike and take it himself. So he's in the start button. I'm like, Bladen, no. And I go out there to grab him. Now he's nailing it, man. So it's grinding, engaging. But ever since then, that bike's locked up. I'm a foot away, man. I don't care. I locked the bike up. But I couldn't think of a better tribute to include that into the organization as well. So we have a motorcycle membership for any riders out there that are interested in getting involved and supporting and flying the patches for the Martyred Angels. That'd be absolutely fantastic as well.
My suggestion to you out there is that this man is full of stories. He's full of good times. John, you've got quite an exclusive, interesting past from the old days of being a musician all the way up to now. So,
Yes, sir.
you know what? Go to his events, sit down, talk to John. You won't regret it. So, but John, I know that you've given us about 5 minutes more than you really had, but want to thank you very much. And once again, brother, so much love coming out to you and the family, and continued support from us to you.
I appreciate you, brother. Love you too, man. And you have our full support as well. Just a blessing to have you in our life. So I thank you. I appreciate you.
No, we're here for you always. So, but thank you very much, John.
God bless.